everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Age Origins. I'm your host, Lisanne Faye, and here before us we have our warden, Phi Serana, with companions Wynn, Ogren, and Shale. So, last time in, well, actual playing of this game, we made Balin king, and yeah, got out of the deep roads, finally. Deep roads, no fun.
Even I could shatter from this height, surely.
Are you scared of heights, Shale? Alright, let's go talk to the Shaperate. We have some things for them. Starting over here with Orda.
I started to worry. I didn't know if you were ever coming back. Did you find any records? Any sign of the old Orton Tig?
Yeah, I have the records right here. Here you go.
You found them? Let me see. That's my great-grandmother's name. And her husband! Oh, great ancestors, it's them! It's me! I am an Orton. Oh, thank you. I have to take these to the assembly right away. Find me there. Once these are acknowledged, I'll give you any reward.
Great-grandmother. So, current generation, parent generation, grandparent generation, great-grandparent generation. So, if these tags really haven't been seen in about 400 years, that means that each dwarven generation lasts about 100 years. How old are dwarves? Good question. Shaper.
Most impressive, Warden. King Balin's ascent to his father's throne has been recorded in the memories. Is there something more I can help you with?
Yes. Here, some tracings.
What's this? A list of names. Most of these clans no longer even exist. Is this authentic?
Yes.
You bet your hairy arse it is. Taken from a tablet in Caridin's fortress, no less.
Then is it true? The rumors of Caridin's so-called volunteers? Extraordinary!
Yep.
I would love to make a copy of this. The Shaperate has never had much information on Caridin and his golems, much less proof of this magnitude.
There you
Warden,
go.
I hope this artifact from our archives will suffice as a reward. I must inform the Shaperate at once.
There you go. Oh, hey, look, some memories.
As you say.
Oh no, a new codex. Oh, that was in regards to the Dead Cast, which I've already previously read. So, quest complete. Yay! Alright, what else do I have to do in Orzammar? Okay, so, need to go to the circle, talk to Filda, go to the circle, meet Orda in the assembly. Oh good, that's on my way to do everything else. I don't want to deal with you. Okay, so we're now going assembly, right? Orda's there. There you are.
My name's Orta. After the old Orton house.
Yep.
They gave our seat back. And the records show which houses still owe House Orton money.
Woo.
One day, I will be able to properly thank you for all you've done for me.
Hey, at least you weren't having to kill people for that money. Money helps, though.
And I don't know what treasure is left, but whatever I get, you can have as much as you want.
Thank you.
I'll have to find someone willing to look. Maybe a whole expedition. If the Tig is still there, it must have something. House Orton will not forget this kindness. Didn't that sound official?
Yes, it did. Good for you. Yay! Gold. Gold for things like nice armor. Alright. So, now to talk to Filda.
News of the hour!
Oh, hush.
All hail King Balin Aituken, the worthy...
Only other people.
Yes.
Okay.
You're the best wrangler I've ever seen.
You're welcome.
But there's more out there.
Anyone else want to fight me? Hmm? Alright, Dagna, I'll be back later. Hilda.
You've returned.
Yes.
With all the excitement over the new king, I never expected you to remember my poor son.
Hey, I
Did
did.
you learn anything about my ruck?
Yeah, you might not want to hear it.
What is it? Is he dead? Oh, please don't torment me.
He went crazy.
Crazy. Oh, ancestors, save him. I've heard of this. Lost soldiers turning on each other, eating darkspawn flesh. Is that what happened to my boy? Why didn't you bring him home?
Fruck didn't want you to see him like that.
Such a good boy. Still thinking of me after all he's been through. I have to go to him. He needs me. Oh, he must be so frightened out there, so lonely.
Don't go.
I thank you for what you've done. Even if you couldn't be bothered with more. Take this. It's my husband's masterwork, the first shield he smithed. I was saving it for Ruck, but I want you to have it. As my thanks.
Oh, thank you. Alright. Alright, nothing over there. You.
At last, the rightful king is on the throne. In honor of our good King Balin, 2 silvers off anything you buy.
Cool. Let's see what you have.
I'll take your gold. You're good for that.
Nothing named. So, but I can sell all of this stuff to you. Actually, real quick. Liliana, how's your bow? Way better than those. Though, Spear Thrower will definitely become yours eventually. Yeah. Or I might hold on to it. Okay. Get rid of that one. And that one. And just one of those. Actually, Shale, what are you currently equipped with? A small clear spirit crystal. So, I can get rid of that one. Lightening my load. And that one's gone. And that one's gone. Get rid of those. Those. That. That one. Those. Excuse me. That. Okay, since I have 2 of them, I can get rid of 1. And that one. Yeah, you don't have anything better in regards to those. Okay. Nothing there. Nothing there yet. Alright. Let's go to the circle, but before I do, I want to change some of my companions around. Yes, when I will still keep you in the party.
Pigeon crap.
Thunder Humper.
Let's travel with
Indeed.
Liliana. And Sten or Alistair? Alistair has a little more durability.
Yes.
And they both get to level up. Yay! So, Liliana, You get a point in cunning. Let's give you a point in constitution and a point in dex for the moment. And... Not sure about a second specialization. Certainly I need to finish off your archer tree, but let's go with Song of Courage. Alistair. You get... well, let's look ahead. Holy Smite doesn't take anything. You have enough strength for all of those. And we're still working with those. Alright. So let's dump some there, and let's put one in Constitution. And I do like using Survival just because it's nice to be able to see my enemies ahead of time. And it makes sense for Alistair to have it for roleplay purposes, because Grey Wardens are supposed to be able to sense Darkspawn. So... I know, and then I didn't take him with me down into the deep roads in order to be like, there's Darkspawn over there! Alright, you. I'll come back to you later. Because eventually I will have to make my way back over to Orzammar for multiple reasons. But this is, again, fastest way to travel out of the city. And let's make our way to the Circle Tower. Yes. Oh dear. What have I done? What has happened?
Enemies ahead!
Oh crap. Okay. Ugh. Okay. I want you to paralyze. And nice fireball. Ugh, I hate scattershot. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. Or at least I hate getting hit with it. Okay. Let's actually paralyze him while I'm thinking about it. Okay, alright. Y'all got this. Y'all got this.
A bit more dire, please.
It will be done.
You want to die, don't you?
Don't kill him.
Oh, hey, cool. Why not?
He is no common bandit. None of them were. Their weapons and armor are of fine make, and they are well trained. You know what I'm talking about, don't you? Who are you?
Someone who regrets taking you on. I was told it would be an easy job. Kill the little red-haired girl. Deal with the others as we pleased.
Kill the... You came to kill me?
See, that line doesn't quite make sense if the character you create for your warden is also a red-haired girl. But I digress. I may have done that in my first playthrough and was very confused. Who's trying to kill her?
I don't pay to ask why someone wants someone else dead. I just need to know what to do and where to get my money. Ha! Money. I'll be lucky to get away with my life, it seems. Maybe we could work something out. You like the idea?
Speak quickly.
I've no real quarrel with you. Wasn't me that wanted you dead. But I know how you can find the one who does.
Oh, great. Your life for information, then.
I have some directions written down on how to get to the house. It's in Denerim. Yeah, it's the best I can do.
Fine.
Thank you. Now leave. I never want to see you again.
Yeah, get lost before we change your minds.
Don't worry. I'll not trouble you no more.
It's cute how he limps away.
It's Marjolaine. It has to be.
Why now?
Maybe someone saw me. Maybe she's finally found me and wants to finish what she started.
What do you want to do?
She needs to answer for what she's done to me. If we are ever in Denerim, I would like to seek her out.
Alright.
Perhaps it's time to settle this score for good.
Sounds great. Okay, yay, new companion quest. Oh, fruit!
Yes.
Is that fruit?
Trap right ahead.
Little late. Oh, hang on. Which way? Oh, that way. Yes. Hopefully won't be stopped anymore. And we make it to the tower. Hooray. Do you have anything?
You really killed all those
Yes,
abominations?
yes I did.
I'm sure you need supplies after that, don't you?
Yes. Let's trade. What do you have? Forget what you have. Nothing important. Though I realize, like, part of what I'm about to
There are
do...
many great tales of lost kings who return to their lands to reign in glory.
I am not lost, nor for that matter, a king. And there's nothing glorious about me.
You are Merrick's son. You are the rightful king of Ferelden.
I am the son of a starstruck maid and an indiscreet man who just happened to be king. Look, I can't be king. Some days I have trouble figuring out which boot goes on which foot.
Complete fools are made leaders of kingdoms all the time, and you're not a complete fool.
What an utter relief.
And don't worry about the boots. Kings don't need to dress themselves. That's what advisors are for, isn't it?
And starstruck maids, apparently.
Wow, foreshadowing. You get. Oh wait, hang on. I was actually going to leave some of you. Now that I think about it. But then that conversation happened, and I couldn't, because I wanted that conversation to continue. Where is it? There it is!
Oh, blast it.
Of all the...
Morgan!
Indeed.
Let's run around! With Bunwolf. Also, that way I can level them up. Alright, Morgan, let's give you a little bit of Constitution. And a lot of magic. And let's combat training. Alright, misdirection. Or curse of mortality. That one. Right, I get to pick 2 and Deathclaw. Play. Budwolf! Wow, oh crap. I haven't talked to you in a while. You get 4 levels. Let's do 2 in Constitution. 4, 6, 5. Nope, 7. 7 in dex. And 3 in strength. And overwhelm, yes. And then shred, yes. Good. Good puppy. I want them to talk more. Because my Bari are very smart.
Very well.
Go back to camp once in a while. Treat injuries. Thank you. That door still won't open. Great. But there's a guy up here. A guy who we left in the closet. There you are, Godwin.
Oh, it's you! You saved the circle. I'd kiss your feet if you didn't look as though you'd kill me if I did that.
Yes.
You'll settle for a handshake, won't you? Maybe a kiss on the forehead, eh?
No. Met a dwarf who mentioned you.
Rogek? Well, he's a personal friend, and sometimes we, correspond. Did he, have anything for me?
Yes. Yes, but I bought it, so you're dealing with me now.
Yes, yes. I'll take it off your hands right now. What about 50 sovereigns? That's a good price, no?
Wasn't easy getting here. And also, I was promised more. 75.
Look, I have 65 sovereigns and this dagger I stumbled upon in the tower. Will that do?
Very well. Here's your lyrium.
Done and done. You have your gold, and I have my lyrium. Everyone's happy. Out of curiosity, do you know why this lyrium took so long to get here?
Political unrest.
Dwarves and their politics. Always causing trouble. How is the situation now?
New king.
Ah, I see. Well, I just wanted to know if I should expect another late delivery.
Why do you need all this?
You know, the Circle always needs lyrium. You shouldn't even have to ask. It's perfectly normal.
Uh-huh. But I'm curious. And I saved you.
I suppose you did at that. Well, yes, but you see, the Templars use lyrium too. They cannot manipulate natural energies like mages can, but they need to be able to fight us. The big problem with lyrium is that it has diminishing returns, and the Templars become dependent on it.
So you're a drug dealer.
If it wasn't me and Rogek, someone else would do it.
You must make a lot of money off this.
Hardly. I get by.
You're just being modest. Ooh, I could shake him down. But no, you're just being modest now.
Maybe. Now, if there isn't anything else, I'd like to be left alone, please.
Did you... Did he climb back into the closet? Silly man. Should have shaken him down for more coin. Oh well. So, let's see. Now we have to talk to Irving. Nug. Apprentice. I might want to have Win with me for this conversation. So let's not put Morgan and Win together. Alright. No combat, just talking. Just getting
They
a
say
label.
the Mabari is clever enough to speak and wise enough to know not to. Tell me, my friend, does this saying apply to you? Are you capable of speech and simply choose not to speak?
Yo.
Sometimes I think the world would be a much friendlier place if we could learn some things from animals. Nothing in the animal kingdom can match the worst qualities of humanity.
Irving!
You went above and beyond the call of duty for the Circle. You have done us proud.
Yeah, but you banished me at the beginning. I have a girl, Dagna, wants to study magic.
Orzammar, indeed. You have piqued my curiosity. It is common knowledge that dwarves lack the aptitude for spellcraft. She will never be able to weave the simplest magic, no matter how hard she tries.
She's aware of this. No waning in her interest, though.
Fascinating. I suppose the Circle should be flattered.
Yes. She's willing to give up casting clan for this.
I see. If she is willing to sacrifice so much for this, then we should feel honored.
Yes,
Tell
you should.
Dagna of Orzammar that this path will not be easy. But if she chooses it, then she is welcome here at the Circle.
Woo!
She will live and study with the Tranquil, and perhaps the apprentices, when it is appropriate.
Yay! Alright, I'm gonna return to Orzammar with this news then. Yeah, I got no idea about that. Wow, the sound just, like, dropped out there. I'm sorry, everyone. Well, it's her choice.
This will be interesting. She could tell us much about our dwarven neighbors. Yes, the more I think about it, the more I like the idea. I shall take this as an indication that perhaps things are starting to look up for the Circle. Thank you.
Uh-huh. Alright, I'm taking a leave.
I wish you well. Know you will always be welcome here.
Okay, awesome. That's updated. Alright, so, those two, done. Companions. But I talked to him. I swear I talked to Farron. Let's go to the party camp. Okay, load. Because look at all this. We have all these people. Okay. You want to go to dinner room? You.
Oh, it's been a long day. Rest would be welcome.
I'm sure. Are you alright?
Yes, of course. I am just a little weary. As you may have noticed, I'm no spring chicken.
Well, there's still some life in those old bones, I bet.
Thank you. You're very kind to say so. But in all honesty, I do not know how many years I have left in me. I have lived for such a long time. But there is always something else to do. And I have to keep going in order to do it. I think I will be glad when I am done.
I'm sure you'll be kicking around for years yet.
Oh, I don't know. I really don't.
What's that supposed to mean, Win?
Have you encountered many abominations, apart from the ones in the Circle Tower?
Well, there was Connor.
Ah, yes, Connor, of course. The first time I saw an abomination, my blood turned to ice. It was months before the nightmares stopped. It was the knowledge that I could easily become one of them that frightened me the most.
I see. Seeing the monster that you could be is unsettling. Yes.
One slip. All it takes is one slip, and everything you are is simply gone. Replaced by madness. And there is no turning back. Or at least that's what they say.
You have doubts?
Of late, I have begun to wonder if there is any way an abomination can be cured. Or if a mage could be so possessed and still retain their sanity, their humanity.
Well, under lore, it's believed that by retaining one's humanity, one is not an abomination.
Yes, it is madness and cruelty that define abominations. If those are lacking, if the mage remembers the person they truly are, then they are not an abomination. I never saw that. Thank you for showing me another way of looking at it.
Glad to help. But what's the point of this conversation?
Irving told me about how you became a Grey Warden, and that unpleasant incident that occurred prior to your departure from the Circle.
You're talking about... No, I stand by the decision I made.
Yes, I'm sure you do, and I respect that. Irving told me he was relieved Duncan was still willing to recruit you. But that aside, you're a Grey Warden now, and perhaps I presume too much by saying this, but the Circle is proud of you.
Well... I wonder... no. I'm grateful that I can use my gift for something good.
You are a true child of the Circle. Raw power tempered with learning, wisdom, and the desire to serve others.
Not so much the last.
Sometimes it gives me comfort to think that everything will end up the way it's supposed to. That it will be all right. You were chosen. You survived the joining when others did not. Perhaps it was meant to be.
Anything else?
I must ask, what does being a Grey Warden mean to you?
I don't know. Does it have to mean something?
I just wanted to know what you thought being a Grey Warden was about. Ultimately, being a Grey Warden is about serving others. About serving all people, whether elves or dwarves or men.
But the Grey Wardens vow to no one.
As a Grey Warden, you are a guardian of men. And you guard them because their continued existence is more important than you are.
Screw
Thus,
you.
It is you who serves, not they.
Wish I could be served instead.
Oh, but you are. Your king serves you, does he not? A good king. A true king who cares for his land. Uses his power to rule firmly but fairly. He serves his people first and foremost. The king who does not do this, who believes that he is entitled to his power, who abuses it and uses it for his own means, is a tyrant.
When we currently don't have a king, and just because we would possibly want Alistair to be king, does not make him king yet. But no, many kings are tyrants.
And the country suffers for it. If you live apart from others, and your actions affect only you, then you may do as you wish. But if you have power, influence, and strength, your every action will be as a drop of water in a clear, still pond. The drop causes ripples, and ripples spread. Think of how far they will go, how wide they will become, how will they affect the pond. But I've lectured enough for today. I should stop before I wear out my welcome.
Please. Anything else?
You're quite taken with each other, aren't you?
Duh, really? You want to talk to me about Morgan? Yes, quite.
I've noticed your blossoming relationship, and I wanted to ask you where you thought it was going. She is a cunning woman, a Maleficar. She will use you for her own ends.
Technically, no. Morgan does not have the Blood Mage specialization as of yet, even though it is believed she does learn blood magic at some point. But Maleficar is supposed to be the reserved term for blood mages. She's just an apostate at this point in time. So, I'm sorry. That's like a hiccup for me. So... But there's more to us than that.
I am telling you what I see and what my instincts tell me. And even if the feelings you share are genuine, this affair may not be the best thing for either of you. You are a Grey Warden. You have responsibilities which supersede your personal desires.
I can handle both my responsibilities and my relationships.
Love is ultimately selfish. It demands that one be devoted to a single person who may fully occupy one's mind and heart to the exclusion of all else. A Grey Warden cannot afford to be selfish. You may be forced to make a choice between saving your love and saving everyone else. And then what would you do?
The best I can. Ugh.
I apologize if I've offended.
Yes, you have.
I was just trying to point out why this affair may be a bad idea.
Just because you have your own ill-fated affairs, Wynne, does not mean you should lecture me. But we can handle, Morgan and I can handle, whatever comes our way.
If you insist, I have given my advice. Do with it what you will.
I don't care. I'm done. I'm gonna go over here, go stand by Morgan. Have a much happier time. But even though I'm done with Wynne and I've said I'm done, it actually is time for me to end this episode. I want to thank you all so much for tuning in. And in the meantime, in between time, take care, have fun, happy trails.